I remember the day it all unraveled like it was yesterday. I was sitting in the worn leather armchair of my financial advisor's office in Reno, Nevada, staring at the computer screen that displayed my investment portfolio. The balance glared back at me. Zero. Not dipped low. Not partially cashed out, completely gutted. The statements from Wells Fargo were fanned out on the oak desk like evidence from a crime scene. Every stock, every bond, every retirement fund I'd built over 42 years as a civil engineer, liquidated between December 2nd and December 6th, 2024, while I was out visiting my daughter in Seattle. "John, let's go over this one more time," I said, keeping my tone even. Panic never fixed a damn thing. Facts did. That's what engineering taught me: spot the problem, analyze it, solve it. My advisor, Tom Ruiz, fidgeted with his tie, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. "The withdrawals were all cleared through your online portal. Right passwords, right security answers. Funds moved to your checking account, then pulled as cashier's checks." He scrolled through the log. 6 transactions over 5 days, all during business hours. The system didn't flag a thing because, on paper, you greenlit them. But I hadn't. I leaned in, eyeing the timestamps. December 2nd, 9:47 a.m. December 3rd, 2:15 p.m. All while I was 3 time zones away, hiking the Pacific Northwest trails with my grandkids. "Who else has your login info?" Tom asked, though his face said he already had a hunch. 3 people: me, my late wife Emily, who'd passed from cancer 2 years back, and my nephew, Alex. I'd given him emergency access after my bypass surgery last spring. "Just in case," I'd said. He was 28, my sister's kid, crashing in the guest house behind my property in Carson City for the past year and a half. Lost his tech job in the Bay Area layoffs. Needed a leg up. The boy I'd helped raise after his dad bailed when he was 10. Mentored him through community college. Cheered at his soccer games. Trusted him like family, because that's what we were. "I'll file a fraud report with the bank," Tom said cautiously. "But family access cases? They're a nightmare. Proving intent when permissions were granted. It's an uphill battle." I drove home through the crisp Sierra foothills, the December sun dipping low over the mountains. My retirement nest egg, $210,000, scraped together from decades of overtime on highway projects, vanished. Money meant for my golden years, maybe a little left for my daughter and the kids. I pulled into my driveway off Highway 50. Alex's rusty Ford pickup was parked out front, same as always. Lights on in the guest house. Faint thump of rap music leaking through the walls. I stepped into my quiet ranch-style home, the emptiness hitting me hard. Emily's touch was everywhere. The Navajo rug she'd collected, the photos of us at Lake Tahoe. She'd always been the people reader, the one who sensed trouble brewing. I'd trusted Alex because Emily had doted on him like her own. That blind spot had cost me everything. I dialed the Carson City Sheriff's non-emergency line. An hour later, Detective Lisa Vargas showed up. Mid-40s. No nonsense, with sharp eyes that had seen too many scams. She pored over the statements on her iPad. "Mr. Harlan. Straight talk, your nephew had legit access. That pushes this into civil territory unless we nail down identity theft or force. He stole over 200 grand. Legally, he accessed funds you okayed him for. Banks wash their hands if the creds check out. Courts are jammed, could take years. Even if you win. Collecting from a broke relative? Good luck." Her tone softened. "Document it all. Get a lawyer. Play smart. Folks who pull this usually trip themselves up. Give M room to hang. After she left, I knocked on the guest house door. No answer over the music. I used my key, my property. After all, Alex was lounging on the sofa, scrolling car ads on his phone. He jumped when he saw me. Uncle John? Back already. We gotta talk. Something flashed in his eyes, guilt? Gone in a blink. Replaced by that easy grin.
Sure. Man.
What's going on? He paused the TV but kept thumbing his phone. My accounts got cleaned out while I was in Seattle. His eyes went wide, Oscar-level surprise. No way. Hackers? You call a bank. Not a word about how much.
Telling.
Bank says it was authorized with my login. That's wild. Voice a notch higher. Change your passwords? Could be phishing. Alex. You're the only one besides me with those creds. He bolted up. Hands out. Whoa. You're not pinning this on me. Uncle John. I'd never. After you took me in, got me back on my feet, voice cracking just right. Then you won't mind the cops looking into it. Cops? On your own blood? He snatched his jacket. This is bullshit. I've been grateful as hell. You wanna accuse me? Fine. I'm crashing at my girls. Call when you cool off. He shoved past, slamming the door. Truck roared off. I scanned the guest house with fresh eyes. Fast food wrappers. Beer cans, but new stuff too. A fancy gaming rig. Curved monitor. North Face parka worth $1,000. I snapped photos. Started a note on my phone, timeline. December 2nd to 6th, alone here while I'm gone. December 7th, I discover. December 8th, act shocked. Bolts. Engineering taught me structures fail at weak points. Apply pressure right, and they crumble. Alex just made mistake 1. Running instead of proving innocence. Time to find a rest. I hired Elena Morales the next morning. Her firm in downtown Reno overlooked the Truckee River. All glass and steel. Late 50s. Sharp suit. $500 an hour, and worth it. Family thefts are brutal, she said, flipping through my docs. Emotions muddle the law. But you've got a case. Access doesn't mean carte blanche. There's fiduciary duty implied. Can we prove he did it? Circumstantial? Hell yes. We'll build it ironclad. She grabbed a notepad. Alex's finances pre-theft. Unemployed 6 months before moving in. Living off unemployment. About $2,000 a month. Free rent.
No truck payments.
No big spends. Post-theft? That's what I need dug up. She nodded. I'll loop in a PI, Mike Donovan.
XFD.
Financial whiz. Pricey, but solid. Plus a forensic accountant for the money trail. Retainer, $15,000 cover starters. Court? Could hit $50,000. I wrote the check for my emergency fund. Emily's idea. Separate account Alex never knew about. Smart woman. One more, Elena said. Brace for dirt. He'll claim gift. Loan. Or you're slipping mentally. Fights get nasty. So do I. That night, Alex texted, Uncle John, maybe we jumped the gun.
Talk.
Worried about you. Ignored it. 2 days later, he showed at the door. I watched from the window, rang, waited, left a note. Please talk. This is nuts.
Love ya.
Family. Alex. Photographed it. Trashed it. Mike called December 18th. Meet up. Your nephew's been splashing cash. His office was a no-frills spot in Sparks. Mike, 60s. Buzz cut. All business. Photos spread out. December 9th. Deposit on a black Range Rover Sport, $98, $750 sticker. $30,000 down. Financed rest. Picked up December 12th. Dealership cam showed Alex grinning like he'd won the lotto. More. December 14th. Closed on a lakefront cabin in Tahoe Vista. $385,000. $55,000 down. Pine cabin. Private dock. Emily's dream spot we'd never swung. $85,000 cash in 2 weeks, I muttered. Rest of the money? Stashed. Probably. Or doled out slow. Spreadsheet. $95,000 to his Chase, checking December 7th. $85,000 to new online savings December 8th. Withdrawals for car. Cabin lawyer. Furniture. He's not hiding. Thinks he beat the system. Old guy like you? Cops won't bite. Courts drag. He figures win. Cold resolve settled in, like spotting a bridge flaw. Fixable. With tools. My daughter Sarah called that night from Seattle. Dad. Alex hit me up. Says you accused him of stealing. Won't talk. What the hell? I laid it out. Timeline. Proof.
Spends.
Silence. Then, Jesus.
Dad. I'm gutted.
He always seemed so thankful. Money changes folks. What now? Whatever fixes this. I hung up. Sank into Emily's old recliner by the window. Watching snow dust the Sierras. Christmas lights twinkled on neighbors' ranches, families cozy inside. Alex hadn't just taken cash. He'd ripped out trust. The glue holding us together. I'd glue it back my way. Elena called December 20th. Forensic accountant's prelim. IRS red flags. Alex filed $32,000 last year, all unemployment. Claims jobless since. But $100,000 plus cash spends in December? Tip lines anonymous. I got it. Report suspected evasion. Legal.
Civic.
IRS bites hard. Penalties up to 75% for fraud. Interest. Maybe criminal if over $100K. Send deets. That night, I filed IRS Form 3949, A online. Suspect. Alex Harlan. Details. $115,000 cash buys. No income source. Attached Mike's pics.
Timeline.
Submitted. Phase 1 done. Christmas Eve. Alex showed with gifts. Watched him ring through the peephole. Leave Em on the porch. After his Range Rover peeled out.
E grabed em Fancy Bourbon.
Leather gloves. Card to Uncle John. Miss you. Let's chat?
Love. Alex.
Stashed unopened in the guest house. Sarah flew in with the grandkids. We did turkey and fixings. Just us four. 8-year-old Mia asked, "Where's cousin Alex? He always brings presents." Busy this year.
Kiddo.
Boxing Day. Mike updated. Alex's girl. Jenna. Flashed a new engagement rock. $8, $500 at a Reno jeweler.
Cash.
More of my dough fueling their fairy tale. New Year's Eve. I poured over files alone, docs chronological. Photos tagged. Transactions mapped. This was my project. Specs for Alex's downfall. Timeline, indefinite. Budget, my scraps. January hit with biting winds off the mountains. Mike called the 9th. IRS opened a file on Alex. Letter incoming. Docs in 30 days. How'd you know?
Contact.
Grim smile in his voice. Slow grind, but thorough. No legit source for that cash. Elena filed suit January 15th. Plaintiff, John Harlan. Defendant, Alex Harlan. $210,000 plus interest.
Fees.
Punitives. Claims: breach of fiduciary. Conversion: unjust enrichment. Server hit him at the Tahoe cabin January 18th. Mike's pics: Alex in designer sweats. Face draining color. Jenna peeking. Worried. Phone rang that night, Alex. Yelling. You sued me? Your own nephew? Over cash you gifted for helping post-surgery. Calm. Never gifted a dime beyond roof. You said take what I need for caregiving. This is abuse. Uncle John. You're mixed up. Crystal clear.
Quartal sorted.
You'll regret it. I'll paint you as a foggy old coot forgetting his kindness. Hung up. Blocked him. Elena soon. His lawyer called. Robert Klein.
Scared.
IRS wants proof he can't give. Our suit's airtight. Wants to settle.
Wait.
Let it simmer. IRS letter dropped January 22nd. Mike snagged a shot. Demand, source of funds, banks. Explains spend versus income. 21 days. February. No suit response. Elena motion default judgment. February 8th. Unknown call. Mr. Harlan. Robert Klein for Alex. He says gift for care services. Affidavit ready. Let's settle. Litigation's a crapshoot. Tell him return every cent plus interest. Drop suit. Not feasible. Money's spent legit. Then judge decides. You're tanking a kid's life over a mix-up. He tanked his stealing from kin.
Done.
Elena. Klein's bluffing. IRS trap. Explain incriminates him civilly. Stonewall triggers fines. Charges. March storms lash the valleys. Mike. Alex listing the Range Rover. $85K private. Owes $72,000 financed. Nets peanuts. Why sell? Cash crunch. IRS likely froze accounts. Can't touch stolen funds without proving clean. 2 days. Cabin listed, $420K. Owned 3 months. Liquidating. Pressure working. Elena injunctioned March 18th. Freeze sales/transfers of assets pending suit. Court granted. Mike's pick. Deputy serving. Alex Ashen. Jenna tears. 2 a.m. March 23rd. Phone, Alex. Slurred. What did you do? Ruin me.
Sobs.
IRS wants $35,000 taxes. Penalties. Lawyer another $8,000. Can't sell shit 'cause you're freeze. Jenna bailed, called me thief. You started it. Just money. You're loaded. Didn't need it. 42 years earned. Alex. While you gamed and schemed.
Hate you.
Rot alone. You bastard.
Click.
Sleepless. I pondered Emily. Too far? Revenge worth it? Then recalled the gut punch of empty accounts. His fake shock. No, far enough. April. IRS assessment via Mike. $41,750 owed. $115K unreported. Tax $26,000. Penalties $23,000. Interest $1,000. 90 days or garnishment/seizure.
No whiteys.
Assets frozen. Elena. Klein wants settle. $85K from Rover sale. Etc. Full $210,000 plus.
Can't.
Injunction blocks.
Point.
May brought the civil trial in Washoe County District Court. Judge Patricia Gomez presiding. Alex showed with Klein. Gaunt.
Suits baggy.
I'd lost sleep too, but stayed steady. Sarah squeezed my hand. Proud of you, Dad. Elena laid it out. Timeline. Banks. Buys. Accountant's testimony. Mike's surveillance. Klein pushed gift for care. No docs, no contract. No W-2s. Third day. Alex testified. Klein guided. Uncle promised for post-op help. Gave creds. Said help yourself. Elena Cross. Mr. Harlan. If gift. Why no IRS report?
Gifts over $18K taxable to giver.
Didn't know. Business degree at 28? Forgot.
Yeah.
When'd care start? May 24 post-surgery. 7 months part-time, worth $210,000?
$30K month beats dags.
He was grateful. Giving all retirement? Pulled pics. Guest house pre/post theft. Modest before. Upgrades after. With uncle's cash. How's gaming care? Stammers.
No answers.
Judge ruled May 15th. Defendant's story lacks credibility. Evidence shows breach. Conversion. Judgment. $210,000 plus 3% interest from December 6th, $213,680, plus $47,500 costs. Total, $261,180. Alex froze. Jenna absent, split in March. Back with folks. Elena, in force now, sees. Garnish. For sales. Do it. Cabin auction June 10th. Court ordered. Bids from $250,000 up. I sat back. Climbed to $360,000. I bid. Alex whipped around.
Pale. No counters. Sold to me.
Emily's dream. Discounted $25,000. After fees/mortgage. $187,000 to judgment. Balance, $74,180. Rover seized. Auction $79,000. After loan, $7,000 net. Balance, $67,180. June 30th. Alex bankrupted. Trustee liquidated rest. But fraud judgments stick, no discharge.
Elena, pause forever.
Garnish jobs. Seize assets. Haunted. July. I sat on the Tahoe cabin deck. Mine now. Dock jutting into crystal water. Sunsets fiery over the peaks. Recovered $194,000 of $210,000. Lost $16,000 plus fees. But cabin valued higher. Alex? Bankrupt at 28. Credit trashed. Relationship gone. Warehousing minimum wage in Reno, 25% garnished. Living with his mom in Sparks, my sister cut me off. She called August. Raging. Ruined my boy over cash. Family forgives. Tell him theft bites back. Mistake. He's young. 28's adult. Calculated. Monster.
Blocked.
Sarah visited September with kids. Tahoe swims. Hikes. Bonfires. Mia. Alex still bad? Bad choices.
Yeah.
Say sorry. Dunno. October. Sold Carson City House. Moved Tahoe full-time. Locals friendly, John the retired engineer. Morning hiker. Afternoon fisher.
No buggy.
Christmas Eve.
Dogsnål dusted.
Lake iced. 1 year since betrayal. Phone buzzed unknown. Uncle John. Alex. No, you blocked.
Sorry.
Selfish.
Dumb.
Ruined us for money. Think daily. No expect forgive. Just know. Merry Christmas. Read twice. Snow swirling. Breath fogging. Emily's voice echoed. Family's tough. But worth mending? Deleted?
No.
This time. Different. Texted me tomorrow? Neutral ground. Reno diner. Noon. He showed, hollow-eyed. Warehouse jacket. Coffee shook in hands. Uncle John. Thanks for coming. Saturday. Talk.
Tears.
I hit rock bottom. Job loss crushed me. Saw your counts. Temptation 1. Thought you'd never notice. Or forgive. Stupid. Lost Jenna. Friends.
Dignity.
Bankruptcy's hell. Can't rent.
Borrow.
Mom's disappointed. Learned hard. Shortcuts destroy. Family's gold threw mine away. Listened. Pain real. Betrayed me deep. Alex. 42 years work. But seeing you broken ain't victory. Emily'd say hold grudges. Lose more. Sniffled. Deserve it. Maybe. But life's long. Payback slow, garnish stays. But help you job hunt. Tech contacts. Clean slate? Earn it. Trust rebuilds brick by brick. Eyes widened. Why? Family. And lesson. Forgiveness heals giver too. Don't squander second chance. Hugged awkward. Drove home lighter. Snow fell gentle. Justice brought closure. Mercy brought peace. That Christmas meeting wasn't a fairy tale fix. It was a tentative bridge over a chasm. Alex showed up at the diner looking like he'd aged a decade, his once confident swagger replaced by a hunched shuffle. We ordered black coffee and pie, the kind of greasy spoon spot where truckers swap stories and locals nursed hangovers.
No frills.
Just honesty. I don't even know where to start, he said, staring into his mug. After the bankruptcy, I hit the bottle hard. Jenna leaving was the wake-up call, said I was toxic. A leech.
She's right.
I leeched off you. Uncle John. You gave me a roof. Guidance. And I repaid with betrayal. It wasn't just the money, it was the trust. I see that now. I nodded. Sipping slow. Engineering mindset. Assess damage. Reinforce. It gutted me.
Alex.
Coming home to zero felt like my life's work erased. But watching you unravel, that wasn't satisfaction. It was empty. Emily always said holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other guy to die. He wiped his eyes. Mom's barely speaking to me.
Says I shamed the family.
Warehouse gigs brutal, backbreaking for peanuts. And your garnishment takes a chunk. But I get it. Consequences. We talked 2 hours. He admitted the plan, saw my creds during recovery help, waited till I left town. Thought he'd invest quick. Replace before notice. Delusional. Greed blinds you, he said. Lesson 1. Easy money's a trap. I shared my side, the sleepless nights, lawyer battles, IRS grind. Could have let it go, but that'd teach nothing.
Now?
You rebuild. I got contacts in Silicon Valley, entry tech jobs.
No handouts.
But intros. Payback gradual. And therapy both us. Family counseling. Maybe. Hope flickered in his eyes. You do that? After everything? Not for you yet, for the kid I raised.
And me.
Forgiveness ain't forgetting. It's moving forward. But screw up again? Bridge burns. He nodded fierce. Won't. Swear. Drove back to Tahoe reflective. Snow-blanketed pines. Lake mirror still under winter sun. Cabin felt warmer. Emily's photo on mantle seemed approving. Called Sarah. Met Alex. Starting mend. Really? Careful. Dad. But life's short. Grudges weigh heavy. January 2026. I eased the garnishment to 15%. Enough pressure. Not crush. Alex landed a junior dev role in Reno through my old firm buddy. Entry pay, but legit. He texted thanks. Started repayments. $200 monthly. Symbolic but steady. IRS closed his case after partial payment plan, penalties stung. But he owned it. Cabin became neutral ground, invited him for weekends. Awkward at first, fishing silent, dinners tense. But talks deepened. He opened about dad abandoning, made me fear failure. Pushed dumb risks. Understood. My dad was hard-ass rancher, taught work ethic harsh. We all carry scars. Don't define us. By spring, Tahoe thawed. Alex dated cautious. Focused self-better. Joined AA for the slips. I volunteered at senior center. Sharing scam stories, prevent others' pain. Sister called April. Thawed. Heard you're talking. Thanks for second chance. He's earning it. Family's work. Memorial Day barbecue. Sarah's family. Alex. Even sis. Kids played lakeside. Adults grilled burgers.
Le terre tentative.
But real. Alex pulled me aside. This? Worth more than any rover or cabin. Thanks for the lesson. Integrity's everything. Smiled. And compassion fixes what revenge can't. Summer hikes with grandkids. Alex tagging. Taught Mia knots, engineering basics. He mentored her coding apps. Bonds reforming. Not perfect, trust fragile. Repayments ongoing. But human. Betrayal taught vigilance. Mercy taught growth. Looking back, $210,000 theft was catalyst. Could have ended bitter, chose better.
Émile idée à preuve.
As fall painted the Sierras gold and red, the rhythm of our rebuilt family settled in like a well-worn trail. Alex's repayments came like clockwork, small checks slipped under the cabin door or Venmo'd with notes. Progress. He thrived in his dev job, even got a raise by October. No more flashy spends. He drove a used Subaru, lived modest in a Reno apartment. Learning to budget, he joked over coffee one crisp morning. Feels freeing. I nodded, steam rising from my mug as we sat on the dock. Money's a tool, not the goal. That's the real lesson here. He looked out at the lake, where mist danced on the water. I get it now. Back then, I was chasing status, rover. Cabin. Ring, to fill the void. Dad, leaving left me feeling worthless. Thought stuff proved I wasn't. But it just dug the hole deeper. Vulnerable admission. I shared my own. After Emily died, I buried grief in work. Accounts. Gave you access 'cause I feared alone. We both messed up trusting blind. Counseling helped, weekly sessions in Reno. Therapist unpacked the drama. My control issues from engineering precision. His abandonment fears fueling impulsivity. Family trauma cycles, she said. Break it with communication.
We did.
Monthly dinners. Honest talks.
No sugarcoating.
Sarah joined sometimes. Wary but warming. Seeing him change? Impressive, she admitted after one. Kids adored Cousin Alex. He built forts. Told tech tales. Thanksgiving 2026. Full house at the cabin. Turkey roasting. Football on TV. Laughter echoing. Sis hugged me tight. Didn't think we'd get here. Your mercy saved us. Alex carved bird. Toasting. To second chances. And Uncle John for teaching actions echo. But grace redeems. Clinked glasses. Warmth spread, not just fires, but mendings. By December, a year post-meeting, Alex paid off $5,000 drop-in bucket, but milestone. Gifted me a framed photo, us fishing, smiles genuine. Card, from betrayal to bond. Grateful forever. Christmas Eve, snow falling soft.
Estou dock reflecting.
Theft shattered. Revenge balanced scales. But humanity rebuilt stronger. Lesson light but profound. Forgiveness doesn't erase scars, it heals them. Trust earns daily. Family endures through storms. Emily's spirit felt close. Raised imaginary glass. We did good.
Love.
Cabin and kin. Full circle. Life's no straight highway, twists, washouts. But with patience, logic, emotion balanced, you engineer through. Alex's fall taught accountability. Rise taught hope. If scars define, let them be strength. Ours were.